Let's put some music on, shall we? And it keeps on, I don't need to take the key on. Now suddenly I'm free to fly. I'll take you to the other side. I think I want to go ahead and turn that on. Whew. So, truth be told, I have been going through it. Oh, and I need to regulate. I missed my house. My house is right there. Do you want to see my house? I'll show you my house. And yep, see. There's my house. There's my house. She needs work. She needs work, but she's. I miss my house. It's fine. Everything is always working out for me. I don't know how, but I do allow. I win in doubt. I'm never without. I came here to play. I came here to say I don't always know what I'm doing, and that's okay. Because I'm always aligned, and it's always divine timing that works in my favor. So I'm not gonna worry, I'm not gonna hurry, I'm just gonna sit back and savor. Sit back, take a breath, remember that death is just another word for beginning, because on the other side of the veil, who knows what hails you? You might as well just start living. Anyway, like I said, I need to regulate.
There's the Cover My Leak cover-up, or there's
I've been going through it. And I didn't even know it. That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing about living in joy is you really do. You have to take time to sit with the ick. Because I don't live there. I live so deeply in joy that I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize how deeply the last week especially has affected me. Oh my God, how the last week has affected me. You know what my clue was? I put him in a bad situation. I should not have done that. I spiraled. I made him uphold my boundary for me. How dare? How dare I? No. I'm a nervous system regulation coach. I know exactly what needs to be done and how, and the fact that I have not taken time to sit with these emotions, which logically I should have known would be coursing through me based on everything that's been going on right now. The fact that I did not take time to do that is very much my fault. How dare I put him in that position? How dare I make him uphold my boundary for me? I know better. So that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for, is to take a breath, to regulate in a way that my body is apparently requiring. I'm here to breathe, to accept that this last week has been hell. They want me to ring my bell. They want me to knock on the door that I hung from the frames. They want me to schedule time in the home I invited them into. Yes, of course, this week has been hell. These were my friends, my family for literal years. Holding decisions I didn't make over my head. No, we deserve this because we did. I didn't ask you to. I didn't ask you to do that. In fact, I specifically asked you not to, if it would betray you. 100% of the time, I stayed aligned and I requested that you do the same. In fact, I told you I expected you to. Stay aligned, stay authentic, only ever act with how your heart has decreed. especially when it makes me have to deal with me. Especially when it makes me have to crawl inside my own head and heart and deal with these feelings and tap it out and feel it out and rage scream into my pillow because it's a me problem. The fact that I don't like what they did, that's a me problem right now. The fact that I feel uncomfortable just walking into my house without knocking, that's a me problem. I will not give them that power and say they did that. No. I am currently allowing myself to feel uncomfortable walking through my door. I am currently allowing myself to stand trembling in place instead of reaching out and telling my story to anyone who might be able to help me. They're doing plenty of it. Plenty of it. Somebody was coming and sharing all of my videos. A friend, a mutual friend, so I reached out. What are your intentions? Last we spoke, you were upright and friendly with me. Is that the same? Minutes later, I'm blocked. Without asking for my side of the story. Without looking for a second side to look at. Of course, my nervous system feels a little shot. But that is my power to reclaim. I will not give it away. So here we are. Here we are. We're breathing deep with our whole body. We're remembering that our lungs feed our veins. So we need to move that oxygen through us. Here we are. We are remembering that we are right here. Not only are we right here, we built this place that we invited them into. And it's not even the first one. This is the second home house I acquired. The first, I said, you can have it. I tried to give it to my ex. The bank took it. It's fine. This one here, I left for the summer, but here I am again. Source said, no. Crystal Haven is your home, my love. Crystal Haven is where Lily lived. Crystal Haven is where I got to raise my babies. Crystal Haven is my home that I invited my friends into. That I said, let us be family. And when they said, we're gonna move away, I said, okay. They said, we would like your SUV. Well, I did put their name on it, I'll admit, but I traded my tractor for it. It was our names on it, and then they lied in my name. I digress. That's not the point here, friends. The point here is, it was my tractor that I acquired. And I'll do it again. I am that abundant. We are remembering as we breathe this oxygen into our veins how abundant we are. I acquired not just land, not just a home, I acquired a tractor. And it was a big tractor too, y'all. I did that. I did those things. I am going to remember how powerful I am. So powerful that when I walked away for the summer, I walked into... I've offered them $15,000. I've offered them $15,000 in cash. They want 50. Here's the issue though, friends. Here's the issue. I refuse to walk out of alignment. I refuse to walk out of alignment. I refuse to walk out of alignment. And alignment says, I do not grovel. I offered fairly. I offered fairly twice, really. My first offer was $6,000. If we exclude rent, the cost for the RV, the SUV, etc., we're probably looking, honestly and truly, right around $6,000. That was fair. They rejected it. Okay, 15. Another deeply fair price. Show me the receipts for more. So I will stand in my alignment. In my alignment, you can't see it. Whoops. We're doing our knee highs. Oh, isn't that funny? You can't see it. You can't see alignment. It's true. We're doing our knee highs. My alignment says we don't kneel. We don't kneel. We don't ask you to kneel, so I certainly will not. We don't kneel. And we sure as hell don't grovel. My alignment says I'm bigger than that. That's silly. I'm bigger than that. That's funny. I'm not gonna grovel for you. And not only, I will stand defender of my investors. I will not let you and your greed take advantage of the people who benefit from the goodness of heart. No, I will not let you do that to them. $50,000 because you built one wing on a house. If we sell this place now, this whole 10 acres and the house I built and the wing they attached, we would be lucky to see 80 grand, my friends. They want 50,000. I will not stand aside and let benevolence, my investors, be taken advantage of. I won't do it. So we breathe as we stand our ground. We align our hips. We square them and we put our hands on them and we move as we remind ourselves just how powerful we are. I don't need because I am. I don't need because I am. I am. So we breathe. In some places, 10 acres is worth 100,000. That's true. Here, it is not. Here, 10 acres is small and in abundance. For example, the entire price tag on this land was $37,000. I was responding to Lord Prep. I'm going to remember and to breathe. Of course I feel angry. Of course I do. You invite someone in their home and then they lock you out of it? Yeah, you're a little mad about that. Well, to be fair, they didn't lock the door. They're just requiring I knock. Or wanting to. I am within my right to refuse. I am still processing. They throw their children in front of me. They using the babies as pawns. I know I'm blamed. You left. I reached out. I was already blocked by the time I could say happy birthday. I did not do that. They throw the children in front of me. Ring the bell. You have traumatized our children. But what if whatever they've heard has them so upset that seeing me would be a trauma? What if seeing me would be traumatizing, so I don't know what to do? Do I ring my own bell before I walk through the door I hung into my kitchen to use my appliances? So that I don't hurt little hearts? Or do I say whatever your parents have told you is not my issue and I walk through anyway? What do I do? I don't know what to do here. And so it is not time to act. And so instead I breathe and I move. Because I don't know what to do here. So it is not time to act. It is time to breathe and to move. I know who I am, and I know what I've done. And the things that I did in my youth, sure, I would not do again, of course. And for years, I have been so proud of every action. I am still so proud of every action. And so I align and I sing. consider me. And I stretch, and I move my nervous system. I remind my body that she is safe, regardless of who resides in my house and wants me to knock before I enter it. Regardless of who spreads lies in my name about me. Regardless of what anyone else might be doing, I am aligning. Which means I'm feeling it. Of course I'm feeling it. You gotta feel it. Let's feel it through song, though. I'd rather words that aren't mine right now. It feels just like a home inside your chest. I know you're thinking, no, it is easier said than done, but please let me attest. I know it's hard. You're feeling like you're trapped, but that's how you react. And you cannot see the light, so try and see the lies. I'm telling you, no, you're the only one getting in your way. Just take a breath and relax and tell me why. Tell me, why do we worry? Why do we worry at all? Why? Tell me, why do we worry when worries never happen? Tell me why worry at all? Why do we uncrossing bridges that do not exist? Let's take these issues step by step to work it out. Day by day, we're falling down. But life goes on. I got some questions. Are you sick of feeling sorry? And people saying not to worry. Sick of feeling like Hakuna Matata from people who won the ladder. Are you that lucky? Haven't noticed that you're breathing? Look around and count your blessings. So if you're sick of all the stressing and guessing, I'm suggesting you turn this up and let them hear you sing it. Why do we worry? Why don't worry at all? Why? Tell me, why do we worry when worries never help? And tell me why worry at all? Chin up.